The words that go into a speech are important, but sometimes it's the ones that don't that say the most. King Charles has walked a delicate tightrope in his address to Commonwealth leaders in Samoa, telling them that painful aspects of our past continue to resonate. But he stopped short of using the word slavery. There are growing calls for Britain to pay reparations for its role in the slave trade, something the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, would not be drawn on. From Samoa, our correspondent Romilly Weeks reports.
Behind the noise and drama of the opening ceremony in Samoa, the issue of whether the UK should be paying reparations for slavery is pitting the so-called Commonwealth family of nations against each other, the King treading delicately in his first address.
None of us can change the past, but we can commit with all our hearts to learning its lessons and to finding creative ways to right inequalities that endure.
How are you?
The Prime Minister met the leader of Guyana today, one of the countries pushing for reparations, but he had said there'll be no financial compensation or apology from the UK. The Foreign Minister of the Bahamas told me that position cannot hold.
The arc of history will move in that direction at this meeting. This is the important time to do it. The monarch has said that it should move in that direction. The Prime Minister of Britain intellectually is there, so it's only a question of making the step to make the commitment. And I think it's not difficult to do it, just do it.
But the Prime Minister had come to this summit not wanting reparations to be on the agenda at all.
The slave trade, the business, the practice of slavery was abhorrent, and we should be absolutely clear. That is history. We can't change our history. The question for me as we head into the days of this conference is, what do we most want to focus on? And I think the answer to that question is, how do we meet the resilience challenge of today? Because that's a very real challenge.
But you are saying clearly no to reparations.
Look, I think we should look forwards, not backwards.
It's a tricky issue for the King, hosting a lunch behind me here as the new head of the Commonwealth, and for the Prime Minister. But with all three candidates vying to be the next Secretary General in favour of reparatory justice, it's an issue that's only moving up the Commonwealth agenda. By some estimates, the UK owes trillions in reparations. The concept of reparatory justice is broader, involving education and debt relief, amongst other things. And in the Commonwealth of all places, built out of the remnants of empire, it's not an issue that's going away. Romilly Weeks, ITV News in Samoa.